Hello, Talk to the Entities facilitators. So this is a facilitators, administration, and creation issues video for you guys. So every now and then, a few of you have administration issues, meaning you either send in class lists without them being completely filled out, or you get confused about royalties exchange, or you are late in submitting class lists and royalties. And I understand how life goes. However, this is a repeated phenomenon, and if this doesn't apply to you, then you do not need to watch this. But if you're one of the Talk to the Entities facilitators that struggles to have an interest or even pay attention to the administration of your consciousness business, this video is for you. Many of us got into Access and especially Talk to the Entities because we love the magic. Administration and running a business may be the farthest thing from our interest level or desire. And what I discovered is that the more I'm willing to create with my business, the more I can expand consciousness and effectively change the world. I'm going to talk about 4 reoccurring issues that the Talk to the Entities facilitators keep on having. Number 1, not being present with what's required to administer your business. What will it take for numbers, organization, and order to be a friend and something that you allow to contribute to the expansion of what you're capable of? How much do you let a lack of presence destroy what you could be engaging with that would create? Are you prioritizing presence, or are there certain aspects of what you have to learn, or actions you have to take, choices you have to make, things you need to do that you're just like avoiding having to learn or avoiding having to deal with? Is that a behavior and a choice that's going to create the world you desire to live in? What if you cared enough about you, enough about your business, and enough about what you're capable of creating to pay attention and be present with the requirements, the demands that it's asking? When you're not present, you are choosing anti-consciousness. The universe is constantly giving you signals, information, and opportunities to grow, to step up, to learn more, to become more. Will you prioritize the presence that expands your world and your capabilities? Number 2, the dislike of money. What we've noticed over the years with different Talk to the Entities facilitators is when it comes to money, there is 100% confusion and pandemonium and lack of effectiveness and clarity, meaning the royalties are always confusing. They always come late. You guys aren't filling out your class docs right. There's like never clarity or ease around the money. And then other facilitators, seamless, no problem. And what this really boils down to is if you do not like money, it will be this constant area of disorganization, dis-ease, and difficulty. And since we're in the business of consciousness, you're going to have to come to terms with money. So I really invite you to get super honest with yourself about money. It's like we all have access to the infinite resources that Access has available for money consciousness, the books, the classes, the workbooks, the choices. There is endless information, resources, tools, processes that each one of you has at your disposal to create more consciousness around money. So if you notice that you're one of those facilitators that's constantly struggling to price your classes, to submit your royalties, to be clear about exchange rates, etc., this might apply to you. So when will your interest in succeeding overtake your unwillingness to deal with money. So everything that brings up, we destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, battle, 9, PUD, PUC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Please look at if you're one of the facilitators or somebody who creates constant financial difficulty. And if that's you, you've got to get down to this love or hate of money and look at if that's a point of view that's going to contribute to what you truly desire in the world. Number 3, not being the leader of your own business. So with some of the Talk to the Entities facilitators, we get a lot of waiting for the Talk to the Entities administrative staff to tell you what to do, or to do the work for you, or to create clarification, or to lead the way. Meaning you're not actually being the leader of your business and you're not being the creator. And I am not someone who enjoys administration, so I started where you're starting. I had no interest in linearity or order, and administration is definitely not a strong point for me. However, if you're somebody who truly desires to grow a business, you will have to keep good, ordered track of your financial progress over years. So you will be able to look back with clear information at your growth, at your patterns, and the rhythm of success. It will be a tremendous asset to you to get clear in your own world what kind of administration you need to have and what kind of administration is being asked of you by Talk to the Entities, because you are in business with me and we are in the business of changing the world through the powerful awareness of consciousness. Will you add the willingness to be that aware and that much of a leader in your bank account, in your business, and in your administration? The unwillingness to have ease and clarity in administration is always a convenient reason, justification, and excuse to never succeed. What would happen if you succeeded? Would you expand the universe? Or do you believe that if you succeed, you're going to do something horrible and wrong? Be honest with yourself about what your target is so that you can better address the actions and choices you're making in the present and where that's all going to lead. Number 4, confusion. How much do you use confusion as a way of ensuring that you have a place in this reality? Number 2, confusion is a masterful form of control. I'm sorry, I'm so confused. Can you help me with this? Is a way of manipulating people to contribute, to assist, to do the work for you. Now, many of you, not all of you, but many of you specialize in confusion. So what you want to look at when you're being confused is that you're controlling. Now, what are you controlling for? Are you controlling for more clarity, more creation, more expansion, more growth? Or are you controlling to maintain somebody else's limited point of view? Or are you controlling and being confused to maintain somebody who you bought a bunch of points of views and behaviors from? What if you have to be willing to succeed in ways that your parents weren't, or that your society isn't? Will you be honest enough with yourself to recognize when you're doing confusion as a form of control, an anchor point into this reality, and look at what am I controlling for? Because control is not wrong, but you want to make sure that you're using it to your advantage, not your disadvantage. Educate yourself about confusion. Use it when it works, but don't misuse it when it disables your ability to create. Trust yourself. Know that you are capable. Get your shit together and teach yourself how to run a clear, clean, effective business on all levels. Each and every one of you is an incredible gift. I am asking you to step into the sometimes tedious and also extremely rewarding willingness to have productive, easy administration. How does it get better than this?